Wikipedia Top 25 Report, Most Popular Wikipedia Articles of the Week, February 27 to March 5, 2022. Rank 1. 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine. Last week, Russia, under number 2, Vladimir Putin, launched a full-scale invasion of its neighbor to the southwest, marking the largest war in Europe since World War II. They initially had hopes of a quick, relatively bloodless victory, but after their campaign stalled on the ground, they've shifted to an increasingly destructive bombing campaign against civilian areas, driving Europe's largest refugee crisis in recent history. International condemnation has followed, with large-scale sanctions inflicted on Russia in retaliation. Rank 2. Vladimir Putin. When he rose to power in 1999, few would have predicted that this relatively unknown former KGB head would last very long, let alone become an international pariah. Yet here we are, 22 years later, as Vladimir Putin launches an invasion of Ukraine. The autocrat of Russia has committed far too many great crimes over the years. We can only hope this will be his last. Rank 3. Ukraine. The second largest country in Europe, by area, has been the center of the world since Russia invaded it. Ukraine has resisted the invasion, with most main centers and most of the rest of the country remaining under Ukrainian control. Rank 4. Volodymyr Zelenskyy. In 2019, a man previously known as a TV star and comedian was elected as the president of Ukraine in a landslide. Despite the mandate, few outside Ukraine took him seriously. Less than 3 years later, however, Zelenskyy has become the most recognizable face of Ukraine's defense against Russia. He has been called a national hero and compared to Winston Churchill, and his leadership in the face of the invasion has been widely celebrated. Rank 5. Russo-Ukrainian War. While the full-scale invasion of Ukraine is a recent development, Russia has effectively been at war with Ukraine since 2014, when it annexed Crimea and backed pro-Russian separatists in the Donbass. Rank 6. The Batman film. The article that would be our number 1 if a war wasn't going on. The first big superhero film of 2022 is director Matt Reeves' of Planet of the Apes fame, reinvention of DC Comics' Batman, featuring Robert Pattinson as the 7th actor to don the cape and cowl. The dark, violent, and insanely long The Batman also stars Aquaman's stepdaughter Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, Paul Dano as a Zodiac Killer-inspired Riddler, and a nearly unrecognizable Colin Farrell as the Penguin. The film has received rave reviews. As someone who was lucky enough to attend an early screening, I can confirm the reviews do not lie, and is poised to make a splash at the box office this weekend. Rank 7. Shane Warne. The Australian leg break known as the King of Spin, although Sri Lankans might disagree with that, died this week of a suspected heart attack. One of the best of his kind, Warne set the world record for most test wickets over a long career marred with controversy over his life off the field. Rank 8. NATO. Number 2, Vladimir Putin, was vehemently opposed to the North Atlantic Treaty Organization expanding further east, and number 1, 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine, demonstrates why, because if prospective member number 3, Ukraine, was in NATO, armed retaliation against Russia would be imminent. Rank 9. Anna Sorokin. The subject of Inventing Anna, played by Julia Garner, shown here, continues to draw in the views, despite the show having been released nearly a month ago. Rank 10. Thermobaric weapon. This highly destructive type of bomb has allegedly been used by the Russian army in its bombing campaigns. Rank 11. Member States of NATO. See number 8, NATO. Rank 12. Russia. See previous. Rank 13. Russian oligarch. A loosely defined group of extremely rich Russians has existed since the end of number 14, Soviet Union, and have become global antagonists due to their links to number 2, Vladimir Putin, and their perception as a symbol of Russian financial influence. Most have been targeted by sanctions since number 1, 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine began. Rank 14. Soviet Union. The empire that Russia used to have, and that, according to some, number 2, Vladimir Putin, wants to reunite. Rank 15. Euphoria, American TV series. The controversial HBO show that pulls in the views, both on streaming sites and Wikipedia. Rank 16. Azov Battalion. Putin's stated goal in invading Ukraine is denazification. While this is obviously a load of bull, the neo-Nazi Azov Battalion currently assisting the National Guard of Ukraine in their defense of Mariupol isn't helping Ukraine in any rhetorical battles. Rank 17. Roman Abramovich. The current backlash against Russians is also reflected in the world of sports. In football, along with FIFA banning Russia from the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualification and UEFA the Russian teams from its competition, the billionaire owner of Chelsea FC decided to sell the club, which became an international potency boosted by his cash. For starters, it's the defending UEFA Champions League champion. Rank 18. Antonov An-225 Mriya. A unique Soviet-turned-Ukrainian cargo plane popular with enthusiasts, it's the heaviest plane ever built, that was destroyed during the Battle of Antonov Airport. Rank 19. Chechnya. In 1999, Russia invaded the separatist region of Chechnya, reasserting its control over a region that had been effectively independent for the previous 8 years. Putin's brutal prosecution of the war as prime minister fueled a law and order image that made him popular, facilitating his rise to power. Rank 20. Deaths in 2022. And now, it's my time, now, it's my time. It's my time to dream, my time to dream. Dream of the sky. Rank 21. Mriya, Vorontsova. Rank 22. Lyudmila Putina. 2 members of number 2, Vladimir Putin's family have found their way in, one is his daughter, the other his ex-wife. Rank 23. Ghost of Kiev. A Ukrainian fighter ace who allegedly shot down many Russian pilots and became something of a hero to the Ukrainian resistance, but is probably a myth. Rank 24. Belarus. One of Russia's closest allies on the world stage, Belarus allowed Russian troops to invade northern Ukraine from the north, a key component of the invasion. Rank 25. Elden Ring. Beating out convicted fraudster Elizabeth Holmes, currently adapted in the show The Dropout, is this acclaimed action RPG made in collaboration with George R.R. Martin. Thank you for listening to this reading of the most popular Wikipedia articles of the week. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe to our channel so you can be notified whenever I make a new video. I'd love to hear your comments and suggestions on what else to feature. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.